I had said something about running away from home. It became a habit. Once I realized, actually, frankly, it's my mom's fault. She told us a story about how when she was 13, maybe 14, I think 13, she stole her mom's car in El Paso and drove it down to Sierra Blanca. Wow, before there was a freeway, too. Never thought about that. She drove it down to Sierra Blanca, and I think mom turned her in, or maybe the cops pulled her over, and grandma had to go down and get her. She should have never told me that story, because that's exactly what I did. We moved from Lindale, Texas, where I left two molesters behind, not including the old men at the nursing home. So let's say five. Moved to El Paso, Texas at 13. It was the same month that Elvis died. And by the time Elvis died, I had a joint in my mouth. My cousin and her boyfriend sat me down on the stairs in front of our little townhouse and lit the first joint. I actually think nothing happened, and I think that was pretty normal, but you have to do it again. So I'd already been smoking cigarettes. At like 12, we were stealing mom's cigarettes. That was stupid. Me and my brother burned down the barn. We sure as hell did. At like 11 and 9, Thanksgiving. Burnt that fucker to the ground. A barn full of hay. Anyway, now we're in El Paso. Gone from this little pissant town of 1,200 people and 400 churches to this big city full of Mexicans, full of um, all kinds of danger. I love Mexicans. I was stupid, but it was more Mexicans than white people. El Paso was wild, and rock walls at every house. So, mom got me involved in the Boy Scouts right away, the Explorer Scouts, and since my mom was a respiratory therapist at the hospital, Vista Kills, Vista Kills Hospital. She got me on the Medical Explorers team. And one of her partners in the department, respiratory therapy, Louis, was the advisor, scout leader, I don't know, little chubby Mexican dude. And he befriended mom like a pedophile does, and he had a cabin up in Ruidoso, Cloudcroft, Ruidoso, somewhere up there, and he invited us up, and we were good. You hear cabin, you think okay. We get there, it's a lean-to against a camper trailer. It was not okay, and mom was not about to let any of us spend the night there. But we went on a little hike up in the woods. Somehow I got separated with Louie. And we're walking up mountains. It's cold-ish. We've got jackets on. It's fall. And he's such an idiot. He asks us, so, hey, do you like Mexican food? I said, no, actually. I told him the story about how mom always had to make me a grilled cheese sandwich when she made enchiladas. He said, no, man, that's the wrong answer. I said, I knew it was up. I said, okay, yeah. He goes, all right, well, eat me. Fucking idiot. I knew at the time he was an idiot. He didn't need to play all those games. I was prone. I was ready. And that went on for a few years. Wish I got me some of that Boy Scout money. Yeah, that was wild. Saw some crazy shit with that guy. He ended up addicted to heroin many years later and died of AIDS. What a trip. Met my first girlfriend, Melissa. Didn't know she was about to become a favorite person. Of course, didn't know there was such a thing as a favorite person. But Melissa made me think maybe I was okay. I did really lay in bed at night, praying to God, because I didn't know any better. Don't let me wake up liking Dick. Mom and Dad would fight, and she would come and sleep in my room in the other bed, make my brother go sleep on the couch. I was terrified because I knew I talked in my sleep. God, I was scared I was going to say something. Um, but El Paso, I thought I was going to love it. I couldn't wait to get out of that pissant little bullshit town. Lindell. Fucking A. This town, Lindell, we rode the school bus there, and we were the last white family picked up on Route 9, on a bus route 9, and then went through what they called Nigger Nation, just openly. And it was every stereotype you could imagine, and we picked up all the black children and got to school. The bus route was reversed on the way home. We dropped off all the black kids, and then we were the first white kids dropped off. And honest to God, it didn't dawn on me till I was a grown-ass adult they did that on purpose. Those black kids never knew where any of us lived. And they drug us through their neighborhood so we could sneer at them and confirm all of our stereotypes.